How do I store vegetable stems and leaves for later use? Imagine turning what might seem like kitchen scraps into a treasure trove of flavor and nutrition. That's exactly what using every bit of your vegetables can do for your budget and your meals. When it comes to stems and leaves, proper storage is key to keeping them fresh and ready for your next recipe. Start with selecting fresh, tender stems and leaves. For leafy greens like spinach, kale, chard, mustard greens, or beet and turnip greens, don't wash them until right before you plan to cook. Excess moisture can cause spoilage quickly. Wrap unwashed greens in a slightly damp paper towel to keep them moist but not wet. Place the wrapped greens inside a sealed plastic bag or airtight container. Store this in the crisper drawer of your refrigerator, where they can stay fresh for about 3 to 7 days depending on the type of green. If you want to store stems and leaves for a longer period, blanching is a great method. Briefly boil the stems and leaves for around 2 minutes, then immediately plunge them into ice water to stop the cooking process. Drain thoroughly and dry the greens with a clean towel or paper towels. Once dry, pack them into airtight freezer bags or containers, removing as much air as possible. Label the packages with the date. Frozen greens can last up to a year and are perfect for adding to soups, stews, or sautés without losing much flavor or nutrients. Dehydrating is another smart way to preserve stems and leaves. Rinse and dry the greens thoroughly. If stems are thick, you can remove them or cut them into smaller pieces. Spread the leaves and stems in a single layer on dehydrator trays or on a baking sheet if using an oven. Set the oven to a very low temperature, around 110 to 125 degrees Fahrenheit. Drying can take anywhere from 4 to 12 hours until the greens are crisp. Store dried stems and leaves in airtight containers in a cool, dark place. Dried greens are great for adding flavor to soups, casseroles, or smoothies, and they keep for many months. Some vegetable stems, especially those of herbs or certain greens, can be kept fresh by placing them in water like cut flowers. Fill a jar with water, trim the stems to fit, and place them in the water. Cover loosely with a plastic bag and refrigerate. This can keep the stems fresh for several days, making it easy to add fresh flavor to dishes. If you have a large amount of stems and leaves, consider making vegetable broth or stock. Simmer the stems, leaves, and other vegetable scraps with water and herbs for about 30 minutes to an hour. Strain out the solids, and you'll have a flavorful base for soups and stews. This method helps you use everything and cuts down on waste. In summary, store unwashed greens in a damp paper towel inside sealed bags in the fridge for a few days. Blanch and freeze for longer storage. Dry the greens to keep them shelf-stable for months. Keep stems in water in the fridge to extend their freshness. And use excess parts to make broth. These simple tricks help you save money, reduce waste, and enjoy the full nutritional benefits of your vegetables.